Guys, Nick here with another episode of 9 to 5 Crypto, and we just put a wrap on day 2 of Galaverse 2022, and it wasn't just fireworks and digital art that's really interactive, and they're making me wonder, well, how are they doing that? Is it an IR scanner in their phone or what? But I'm intrigued, and you know, they hooked me, but they're not just hooking me with Metaverse, Galaverse type stuff and pretty colors and lights and blowing up in the sky. They're also hooking me with an announcement for a game that you can actually go play right now. All right, guys, sorry I had to do that. Please forgive me. I'll never do it again. I did hook you just like they hooked me with that digital art. But we have some conflicting information, and I just wanted to bring it to your attention in case you're a little confused. Maybe I'm just an idiot. It's definitely possible. But the Gala film nodes, the passes themselves, the NFTs were available on Gala Games site the other day, yesterday, right? During the Galaverse Day 1 event. If you haven't checked it out, go check out my video. But I was talking about, I think the Galaverse ticket holders, NFT ticket holders, have exclusive first priority to these nodes, among other NFTs. Well, I got an invite or a whitelist email from Gala Games themselves talking about when the nodes, the films, the NFTs, the other game NFTs that were exclusive to the Galaverse Day 1 attendees, those are becoming now available to everyone else. And today, node owners are supposed to be able to purchase any of these NFTs, including the Gala Film Pass NFT that gives you access to the Gala Film node. But I went to the Gala Games website and could not find the Gala Film node. So it's very confusing, as it's a whitelist thing that's supposed to give you priority, if you will, ahead of time. I believe things may have been delayed by one day. I'm not too sure or certain, but let me check something out, because I ended up finding this on Discord from one of the members in the chat. Apparently this is from Bucks. 1, they will go on sale tomorrow. This was stated today. 2, they will be for node owners. This includes music node owners. So if you don't own a founders node, but you own a music node, you should have priority access to a Gala film node. There will be a 2 buy limit on the sale. They will stay on sale until Friday until sold. Blah, 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 blah. You can read the rest if you really would like to. Take a screenshot. I'll let you do that. You don't have to listen to me about the whole thing. But there are also nodes being sold right now on OpenSea. Now, I believe these are just secondhand sellers. I think these are probably people that attended Galaverse Day 1. Let me know down in the comments below. Are you a Galaverse Day 1 holder? Are you seeing your friends, or do you know people that are reselling them on OpenSea? Because if you take a look at OpenSea right now, the Gala Film nodes, the Gala Film passes, they're selling for pretty high. A little bit over the 3,000 they were originally selling for yesterday on the store that you could see but not access, as I was not a Galaverse Day 1 member or NFT pass holder. So guys, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. Let me know down in the comments below, have you got a Gala Film pass? Did you attend Galaverse Day 1? Am I missing something here? Let me know. But as the story develops, and I'll be checking in tomorrow as well, if I can get a Gala Film pass, I'm going to let you guys know. All right. Well, I didn't want to keep you too long, and I hate hooking people, and I'm so sorry. I'll never probably do that again. Maybe, wink, wink. But hey, the game that you can go play right now is Superior, which I had not seen really access for before. I know KG was playing it. KG's a really cool dude. He's someone that I was watching a while back, and he got some access to Superior and he's playing it. But now you, the consumer, the everyday Joe like me, you can get out there and play Superior as well. But what is Superior? Well, it's a co-op roguelite third-person shooter where all the superheroes have turned into evil abominations. So yeah, I mean, think about shows like The Boys is a great example where the superheroes really aren't so super, and they're kind of, some of them are jerks or a-holes, or, you know, in this case, mutants. But hey guys, it's a third-person roguelite shooter, and that's kind of speaking volumes to me. It's reminding me of different games like Risk of Rain 2. I don't know if you played that. That's a non-crypto play-to-earn game, but it's a super cool game. It has similar cell shading, or if this is what you would call cell shading, forgive me, but it has a similar kind of aesthetic look to it, which I can really appreciate. And it also kind of reminds me of a maybe third-person Borderlands-esque type game, mixed in with some boys theme where, you know, the superheroes aren't so super anymore. And it sounds like a pretty cool game. Plus, hey, if you were a Gala Gold member, you should have access to a plasma rifle gold skin NFT, which means you can essentially get into Superior and start earning. Now, do I know if earning is applicable here? I'm not quite sure. I will update you guys though, because I plan on doing a stream. Can't live stream yet, but once I get to 100 subscribers, maybe one day I can. But until then, I'm going to do some recordings of me playing Superior, giving my thoughts as someone that's been an old school gamer playing since the 3DO. Do people even know what the 3DO is? Well, it was around the same generation time frame that the Sega Genesis was coming out, and following that, it was the first actual 3D console, I believe, was the 3DO before the PlayStation 1. So anyhow, go look up the 3DO. There's some really raunchy games in there. There's one called PO'd, which is very bizarre and kind of funny. But I digress. We're not talking about everyday games. We're talking about blockchain games, and you can get in and play Superior today. So guys, I'll do a recording. I'll give you my thoughts. And if you ever want to play some blockchain games, let me know, because I'm looking for a group, a clan for all these upcoming games. Mirandus, Echoes of Empire. I do have a planet I own for Echoes of Empire. I'm going to need some people to fight for the resources on it and defend it from those filthy pirates. So if you're into that, let me know. On to the next story. For our next announcement, we're actually talking about another game. Yes, games. So for everyone that was out there saying, where are the games, Gala? I bought a founder's node because I like video games. Hey, me too. I get it. But they're bringing the games, and this is the stuff you like to see. Now, are you a soccer fan or a football fan? I think, you know, everyone else calls it football, but here in the States, of course, we have to be different and call it soccer. I digress. That's a whole nother can of worms. But it looks like we're getting Freestyle Football 2, which looks to be kind of like an indoor, you know, urban soccer, pickup soccer game where maybe you can, like, you know, smash people like it's Blitz and, you know, drop elbows and maybe break someone's leg unintentionally or intentionally. Don't do that. But hey, we're going to get a Freestyle Football 2 soccer game, and that's pretty cool because I'm sure this space could use some sports games, and sports games that are more than just simulators, you know, with an updated roster every stinking year. Not looking or thinking about you, Madden 20, whatever we're on. But again, getting a soccer game, more games, more fun. Let's go, Gala. All right, and we have another game announcement that was very big, but if you weren't at Galaverse, you probably didn't see it, or maybe you did quickly see it and then it got taken down, because I saw a couple people's posts here and you click, and unfortunately the video is unavailable. It's marked private. So this was a very exclusive trailer, which honestly, hats off to Gala for making something that's not just, you can read about it everywhere, see it everywhere. If you're old school like me, there came a day, or there's a day past that we're past now, you know, being in the future with the internet, but you used to not be able to see absolutely everything about everything. You used to not have every little show that you watched ruined via social media. You used to not have every single game you ever played seeing the ending before you started the first chapter. But now we live in the day of age of everything at our fingertips, and now you can see things like that. So this is kind of an old school vibe of a exclusive trailer where you could only see it if you were actually there. So I'm really curious as to what Forever Winter was. NFT Punk, our best NFT Punk friend of Gala Games, he said the Forever Winter game trailer was next level. And I think that's a good sign, probably. You know, as the kids say, next level, or as the older people say, next level. I digress. But hey, we got another game that I'm super pumped for, and I actually think I made a reference earlier towards, and it's called Echoes of Empire. It is a deep space 4X game where you're going to essentially be able to own different planets, and I believe different spaceships, but at least different planet NFTs. and you're going to be able to defend those planets, harness resources, fight over those resources. You can have pirate characters, pirate players that are going to come and destroy your, pillage your planet for its resources, which will turn into real assets, real value, real financial assets. So I'm sure it'll be possibly very toxic eventually, but Echoes of Empire looks really cool. And honestly, their Twitter handle does not have enough following. And it's kind of hard to say. It's, it's GGEOEGAME, game. So it's kind of a odd Twitter handle, but this is the Twitter account for Echoes of Empire. So if you want to give them a follow, they're right there. I'll link them down in the description below, like I do with every resource that we follow through today. So if you don't want to listen to me go ramble, you can just click right through and you'll have all those resources at your fingertips. And further, what was cool about Echoes of Empire, this Galaverse 2022, is that they had some actual playable builds. So if you're there, once again, it pays to go to Galaverse. And yes, I digress. I wish I went. I know, I repent. But you got some exclusive stuff, you got exclusive trailers, and you got some exclusive games that you could have played. So that's pretty neat, and I think Galaverse is doing a really cool job making some of that really incentivized to show up at Galaverse, participate in, a game event. That's awesome. I'm an old school game event person too, but a lot of those are getting canceled now. So, and some other games that were announced were Eternal Paradox, and I think this is really cool because, one, it's a turn-based game, and I'm a huge turn-based nerd. I used to play the living shiz out of Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, basically up through 14, and then I was like, I don't really want to get into the MMO, and I've heard it's really good, but they're about to make it kind of single player, so that's pretty cool. And I played 15, and it wasn't bad. But Eternal Paradox, I think what's really cool about it is not just so much that it's got a neat art style right here. The characters up front are little, not my art style, but the actual game itself and some of the concept art actually does look better. And I think it's really, really interesting that, did you notice the platforms that some of these games are coming to? And guys, talk about accessibility. What does everyone have in their pocket? Well, they got one of these. A phone, a smartphone. Most people do. Some of us have flip phones. I might have a flip phone as a backup phone. We're not going to talk about that though. But there's PC, Android, and iOS support this game is coming to. So I think that's huge for Gala Games, because I think one of their biggest things for adoption and, is level of accessibility. Make it easier for the masses to access your game, not just have to come through a third-party browser to access Townstar, but make it at your fingertips, an actual app that runs really well on your phone. And I'll play Townstar more often mobile versus playing through my Chrome browser on my phone, which doesn't work super well, at least for me. But hey guys, let me know what you think about in the comments below about accessibility in games. I think we have a long way to go overall, but I think Gala Games is one of the ones that's actually leading the way when it comes to this. For our final game announcement, yes, games on games on games. Again, just to reiterate, I don't think we can say there's a lack of games with Gala Games anymore, and especially as more of them are coming online and they're playable, whether that be beta form or an actual launch this year like 2022 for Grit, which is going to be on the freaking Epic Game Store. That's pretty epic. If you haven't checked out that video from Galaverse Day 1, please go ahead and take a look for that. I'll put that on the comments below because I'm still learning how to edit all these videos and throw those up on your screen. That's pretty advanced for me. But anyhow, check it out. There's a Grit game coming to Epic Game Store, and that's epic, very huge. But hey, we have another game here that might not be for everyone, but it's a Champions Arena game, and it actually has a trailer at the end of it, which I will drop and let you guys watch. But hey guys, look, Champions Arena. In Champions Arena, players can collect over 100 different fascinating and unique NFT champions and various NFT items, summon your champions to dispatch them on missions, or control them directly in real-time tactical turn-based battles. Again, turn-based action is cool. And some of the art style, again, isn't super for me. Like, I like things a little bit more, not necessarily realistic, but I like things that look a little gritty instead of very eye-popping, almost Nintendo. But I love Nintendo as well. It's kind of hard to say. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the art style below, I think it's solid. It looks clean and good. The background looks neat. I like this kind of reindeer forest looking creature monster. Is he a friend or a foe? I can't really tell. I think he's a friend. Maybe he's background ornaments. I'm not sure, but he's there and he's ready to party. And some of the champions from science fiction to fantasy, there's a huge variety of champions to choose from and collect. So it sounds like they're actually going to be pulling from mythos, from Western to Eastern mythos, and that's pretty cool. The heroes themselves are drawn from both, yes, Eastern and Western mythos. There you go. And all champions have their own cultural influences and unique styles. Each champion can be customized with gear and ranked up into more powerful versions. So yeah, I imagine a lot of this is going to be some of this people, you know, the characters, the heroes themselves are going to be NFTs, and maybe they're going to roll specific character traits that give them specific gear, and or you're going to be able to supplement their gear with like rings or earrings or a new warhammer or a new javelin launcher, whatever it is. You're probably going to be able to attach to your NFT and maybe play to earn even more. So that's pretty cool. But Fight for Glory and Champions Arena, not all the action will just be player on player arena action. So it's not just PvP. Interesting. I kind of took this as a PvE game, to be honest, off the gate, being kind of a turn-based game. I just think a lot of those turn out to be player versus everyone, you know, AI, Final Fantasy games, etc. But yeah, it's not going to be just PvP, guys. And explore the unknown reaches of the world and find vital resources or team up with others for epic co-op conquest battles. So I'm wondering what those are going to be, but players can also brawl in individual or guild PvP, engage in story campaigns, or even the Deadly Tower of Trial for even more treasures, experience, and fun. And when you talk about Towers of Trial, I don't know if you guys ever played Mortal Kombat, but I'm always thinking about the towers in Mortal Kombat, all the old games, where it just became more and more of a pain in the ass as you went up and you try to conquer that tower. But that was always a good time and always fun for replayability. The arena opens soon, which is cool. This is just a first glance at this upcoming title, and we hope everyone in the community is excited by the news as we are. So it doesn't look like we have necessarily a firm date, but guys, I'm going to play this trailer for you. If you don't want to watch it, that's totally fine. I'm going to do my outro really quick after this, but it's about 2 minutes long, and I kind of want to see what it's about, so I'm going to shut up, stop talking, and let you watch.
Let's do this.
The wind is nice. Wind, grant me your powers.
Take this.
Time for some fireworks! I'm itching for some action!
Where are the strong?
See if you can take my super large hole.
I'll bring justice to you. Dodge this.
Right, and with that trailer for Champions Arena ending, that is a wrap on Galaverse Day 2. But what did you think about that trailer? Are you excited about the game? I'm actually more excited to play it now. I think it's pretty cool whenever you get these summoning books, these spellcasters, you know, people summon fireballs, maybe they can summon like werewolves and golems and stuff. That would be pretty cool. Also, like ethereal swords coming out of the thin air, that's always really cool in itself too. So I'm actually really pumped about the game, and I think that sticks with the Gala Games theme they've been going for, and it's making games you'll actually want to play. And that's really cool, right? Because that's the whole point of why we set out to play games to begin with. They were fun, engaging, and I think if you can layer an aspect into it, integrate with it, blockchain aspects of ownership, true value return of your time spent. I mean, your most valuable asset in life is time, and to reward people for the time that they spend in these games, or this time they spend listening music, or the time they spend watching films, I think is a pretty dang cool aspect. I think Gala Media, Gala as a whole, Gala, you know, games, music, film, they're doing a really cool thing, and I think they have first mover advantage in a lot of this. So guys, let me know what your comments are. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on this. And, well, I would say until next time, but I'm going to hold off 1 second for that. Upcoming is going to be me playing Superior. And if you have any requests of other games or projects you want me to do a deep dive on and just ramble through, kind of podcast-y talk about it and overview some of these things, let me know, because I would love to hear from you. I love thoughtful discussion and stuff. I really do actually enjoy talking to people. Sometimes I'll chat in the Discord under other names, but I digress. Anyhow, guys, as I always do say, finally to it, I know, coffee's on me.